Good morning, Seth. Hello, Turkey. Leonard, you're so mean to me. As a man, as she wants, as long as I can help her out of them. 15 plus 20 dresses. Help, we always need help out of our dresses. The zippers are so hard. Thank you for joining my team. Fruit sushi. Fruit sushi. I like sushi, but I don't know how I feel about fruit sushi. Hi, Sweden. Hello, Skipper. Okay, you guys ready for the pike push-ups? By the way, I'd just like to give a shout out to Sammy and Tim. Thank you for subscribing. I hope you enjoy yourselves if you're still here. Who is in the background? That's Crumb, my dog. My dog Crumb. All right, ready? Unless you're seeing ghosts. Maybe you're seeing some ghosts, but here we go. Pike push-ups. You guys ready? So we're in the pike position and we're doing some pike push-ups. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Whew. Those are kind of hard. I'm not used to them. Thanks for joining my team, Norman. So exciting when people join my team. Did I do them right? Was I doing them right? Was that how you do them? Should I keep practicing? Were those good? Thanks. I'm glad you like my accent. How much for another Lusa top? You should order a portable charger off Amazon. You know, Freddie, Regina, thank you for joining my team today. Freddie, I had a charger in my closet, but somebody stole it and I got it upstairs now and I always forget to bring it down. I got to bring it downstairs. Why is your accent changed? I don't know what you're talking about. My accent. Stop drinking my coffee. What are you talking about? Thanks for joining my team, Marat. I appreciate it. Why you talk like that? Because I'm from New Jersey. I'm from New Jersey. You guys don't like my accent? Wah! Thank you for the rose, Coney one. Try and talk normal. Oh gosh, I'm not good at talking normal. You from Croatia? I've been to Croatia. It's such a beautiful place. Brandon, why don't you fulfill my whole gift? Why don't you get me to the gift goal and then make requests, Brandon? Why don't you send me some gifts? And a Christmas gift while you're at it too. And a birthday gift. You missed it. You missed it. You missed it all. My accent's cute. Well, thanks. What gift? You can send me a TikTok galaxy. I mean, no, sorry, a TikTok universe. Hey, babe, I got a new phone and a new page. I'm on. That's awesome, Big Loy. I'm proud of you. Way to go with the new phone and the new page. Like those push-ups. They were excellent. Be Irish. Thank you. I got to work on them. I'm going to get really good at the pike push-ups for you guys. Really freaking good at the pike push-ups. I like doing push-ups for you guys. Could you show me? Brandon, you're getting on my nerves a little bit, Brandon. You're getting on my nerves, all right? The split personality kicked in with the accent. What are you talking about? I ain't got no split personality. Guys, at 20,000 likes, I'm going to do 20 jumping jacks. What the heck's taking you so long? You guys not like jumping jacks? I'm trying to move my body here. I'm trying to get warmed up. I got a subscriber only yoga next. I got to be warmed up for. And then I got to go work out in my gym. Come on, help me get warmed up here. The new refreshed Anita with the Jersey accent. He got on my nerves. Well, that's not good when you get on Freddie's nerves, I have to say. No bueno when you get on Freddie's nerves. Black Friday deal, how about 10? 10 what? What are you talking about? You want me to do 10 of what? What are we doing 10 of? We're at 20K. Well, look at that. Look how fast we got there. That's all I needed you guys to do. I know it's Thanksgiving and y'all are feeling a little bit lazy and you don't want to tap the screen. We're not doing push-ups. We're doing jumping jacks. If you want to see me do push-ups, you got to send me one of these hamsters and I'll do whatever kind of push-ups you guys want. I pinned it to make it easy for you guys. All right, ready? Broccoli, hold on. We're going to do some jumping jacks here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Ta-da! Such a beautiful thing, those jumping jacks. Really get the blood flow going in the legs. What age am I? Geez, why does everybody always ask that? Either I look really old or I look really good for my age. Just saying, hands up, feet apart. You did them backwards. I'm 37 years old. 37 years old. How old are you guys? Oh, do I look really good for my age? You look 38. We're going to switch up the accents a little bit now. Oh my goodness, JK, thank you so much for my roses. I appreciate them so freaking much. Let's go. Gotta love those roses. Okay, thank you for my roses. Thank you everybody who joined my team today. I appreciate you. Oh my goodness, we are getting all the roses. Oh my goodness, Kay just sent me like 3 dozen roses. I look 25. 25? I look 25 to you? Oh my goodness, I think you lying to me now. No way do I look 25. You prefer the Jersey accent? Okay, fine. We'll go back to the Jersey accent. What's the next LAC goal? Oh no, I don't know how to go back to my Jersey accent now. I'm stuck in Southern. This is hard switching back and forth. Hold on, I gotta get into character. Oh shoot, I lost it. It's gone. All right, it'll happen again. The next like goal is going to be at 70,000 lakhs. At 70,000 lakhs, I'm going to do squats. Guys, I can't get back in my Jersey accent. It's gone. I lost it. I don't know how to get back. Just say Jersey. It'll come back. All right, it's back. It's back. We got it back. Thank you. That was very helpful. The Jersey accent's back. What's my bird called? He's a green-cheeked conure bird. Green-cheeked conure. His name is Broccoli. Wow, your accent. I know it's back. I'm from Brooklyn. Something's off. Mella, come live. Show me what's off, bro. What's off? I dated a guy from Bensonhurst. I know my Brooklyn accents. Got it? What age are you looking? 30? No, I'm 37. You keep talking like it more like Friends. You look more like Friends. Wait, what? I wish I was the bird. Corfy. I'm from the UK. What's up, UK? How's it going? What's up, Vegas? What's going on in Vegas today? What's the weather like? Is it warm? Is it cold? How are you feeling over there in Vegas? I'm going to wait for my iPad to charge up a little bit over here, and then I'm going to go to my yoga only live. I can't go live too long today because I got little pipsqueaks that should be in school, but for some reason, they get a week for Thanksgiving break now. You ready for Thanksgiving, Jay? I'm getting surgery tomorrow, so the only thing I'm going to be doing in Thanksgiving is resting in bed. Rained, but a little chilly. Good morning from Colorado. We got another person from Colorado in here, guys. We got another Colorado person in here. Look at that. Who else? What else we got going on in chat? I'm so glad you like the Twitter. Thank you. Why surgery? Gotta go look at her Twitter haul. No, whatever you do, don't do it. Don't do it. Jersey accent. Beautiful. What kind of surgery? I'm getting a vein ablation tomorrow. It's not fun. It's not fun, but it makes my legs feel heavy and sore, so I gotta do it. I might as well just be honest with you guys. That's what I'm getting done tomorrow. It's not a fun procedure. Hold on 1 second, okay? All right, I'm back. I had to break up a fight. We're having some fights in the house. It's not going very well, so good luck with my surgery. Thank you. It is a routine procedure. It's very routine. I've had it done before. I know exactly what to expect. It is not freaking fun. It is not a fun procedure, I'll tell you that. It is very uncomfortable. So, there's that. But it is routine and it's a very easy procedure and I'll be just fine, hopefully. Bring out that cheerleader outfit. Oh, you guys like the cheerleader outfit, huh? Which leg? I already got my right leg done. This time I'm getting my left leg done. So I don't know if I'll be live or not tomorrow, guys. I'm not gonna lie. My leg's gonna be all wrapped up. I don't know if you guys are gonna want to see that or not. It might not be so flattering. I don't know. Some of you might think it's cool though. All my socials are pinned right now for everybody who's asking. Freddie's got them pinned, so go check them out. Bien dia. Take a full rest day tomorrow. I probably will, Freddie. I'm probably going to take a full rest day tomorrow. I'm just going to be bored though. I'm going to be bored sitting here. So, I don't do very well watching TV. So it's hard when I have to get something done where like I can't be very mobile because I don't do well with TV or watching TV for long periods of time. I like to move, I like to work out, I like to be active. So yeah. Thank you for sharing my live, Farmer Manny. I appreciate you. Regina, it was so good seeing you, my love. I hope you have a fantastic day. I always love having you in here. It's so good always having you in here. Mwah. Kisses. All right, guys. I'm going to start getting ready here for my yoga live. All right? Because I got to get going too. So it's you got to subscribe if you want to see it. I'm going to put my mat out. Thank you so much for all those roses. 1 second. Let's see what we got here. Let's do... Now and then. All right, my loves, it's about that time, unfortunately, where I'm going to have to transfer over to my subscriber-only yoga live. So if you're not subscribed, you can subscribe and view the yoga. I hope you join me. If you can't, I totally understand. I'm going to eat some breakfast, Freddie. Unfortunately, I won't be live, I don't think, tomorrow, like I said, because my leg is going to be all messed up. But I'm going to make it up to all my subscribers because I'm going to go live this weekend. So I might miss tomorrow, but I'm not going to miss this weekend. So we'll do some more subscriber-only lives this weekend. I hope you guys have a fabulous rest of your Tuesday. And I hope if you join my yoga live, you'll learn some fun new yoga moves. What part of the U.S. is your accent from? The part of the U.S. that you need to get to more often. All right. Here we go. You guys ready? Freddie is all my socials pinned, by the way. If you want to check out my yoga in other places, I do yoga in other places too. You just got to go figure it out. All right. Thanks, Ronald. I'm going to go get changed really quick and I'll be right back, okay? Don't go anywhere. Jay, thank you for subscribing. Thank you, Jay. You're not going to regret it. All right, I'll be right back. Me down. Wizard is or was, is ever gonna bring me. Whoa, you guys are very close to me. All right. Y'all ready for some yoga? Okay, today we're going to get started with some hip mobility. We're going to interlace the fingers. We're going to bring the arms above head. We're going to twist to the left, and then we're going to twist to the right. And then we're going to, just with our glutes and our hips, we're going to do some hip mobility by thrusting our hips forward. Thank you so much, Sam, for subscribing. And we're going to come into the hip mobility on the hips for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. And then we'll do the other side for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. And then we're going to come down over the legs. And then we're going to come back up and over the other way, stretching out our quads here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. We're going to come back up and we're going to come into windshield wipers. So just using your hips to move your legs back and forth, we're going to come into some windshield wipers here. Thank you so much for subscribing. Merv, 2, 3, 4, 5. We're going to do an arch today. We're going to arch today. Thank you so much, Moro, for subscribing. Thank you for joining my team. 7, 8. All right. We're going to place our legs ahead, in front of us, and we're going to do a nice forward fold over the legs. This is a great breathing exercise. The deeper you work on your breathing, the further down you can go. So we're just folding down over the legs. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. And then we're going to pick ourselves up. We're going to come onto all fours, and we're going to come into our cat-cows. This is targeting our lower backs, just getting them mobile and warmed up. So we're coming into cat, cow, cat, cow, cat, cow, cat, cow, cat, cow for 3, for 2, and 1. And then into our frog pose. Feet are gonna come out to the sides. We're going to angle them out in a 90-degree angle. We're going to sit back. We're gonna wait till our hips feel nice and open. This is not a very comfortable position, but you will feel your hips opening here. And we're gonna hold this for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and then we're gonna come down over the legs, pressing into your hands and back into your hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We're now going to grab the back foot and we're going to bring the leg up and over, and we're going to hold here in seated dancer for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and then we'll do the other side. We're going to grab the back foot and we're going to come into seated dancer, opening up the hips for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing, coming into down dog, lifting the leg up nice and tall and into scorpion. And then we'll do the other side, placing that leg down, opening up the hips on the other side. And then we're going to slide our leg through and we're going to come into the straddle fold. So coming into the straddle, we're going to come down over the legs. Nice deep breathing here for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Geez, that one felt really good today. I didn't want to come out of it. We're going to bring the foot into the inner thigh here, and we're going to grab onto the other foot and we're going to bring it up nice and tall into the hamstring stretch. Releasing, and then we're going to do the other side, bringing the foot up nice and tall into the hamstring stretch. Releasing. We're going to come into our butterfly pose. Feet are going to come together and we're just going to rock back and forth for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1, getting our glutes nice and relaxed, giving them a nice massage for doing all that hard work. And then we're going to place our leg at a 90-degree angle in front of us. Back leg is going to go back and we're going to come into pigeon pose here. For 10, 9, I'm so glad you like Twitter, thank you. 8, 7, 6, 5. We need 2 more subscribers to reach that first goal today. If we get to it, I will add another minute of time to my yoga live today, helping me get to that goal. I'd really appreciate it. We just need 2 more to reach that first goal. 3, 2, and 1. We're going to grab the back foot, bringing it in for the quad stretch for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing, other side. Bringing the foot in, other foot's extending back. We're doing the other side now for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2. Bringing the back foot in for the quad stretch here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing. We're going to come into an arch now and a full wheel. Thanks for sharing the live. All right, guys. So first we're going to start, feet are planted on the floor here, and we're going to come up a couple times into bridge. You can lock your hands underneath you. 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we're going to plant our hips down all the way on the floor. We're going to take our hands and we're going to place them behind our head here. And we're going to get ready to do the full wheel. So here we go. 5, 4, 3, 2. We're coming up. And then we're coming up all the way. Releasing down. Coming up. And we're gonna activate our abs. We're gonna come into boat pose. Oh my gosh, who subscribed? Thank you, Keith, for subscribing. I really appreciate you, my love. I thought you were already a subscriber. All right, coming into boat pose, arms up by the ears, legs coming up nice and tall. Jose, thank you for sending a subscription. And King received the subscription. Yay, we got to the gift goal. I'm gonna do another minute of yoga. All right, here we go for 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, toe taps. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. We're going to come into lotus pose now. Lotus pose, very simple pose. We're going to bring our foot on top of our thigh. Other foot is going to come on top of the other thigh, and we're in lotus pose. Mohammed, thank you so much for subscribing, mi amor. And we're going to hold here in lotus pose for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2. Grabbing onto the ankles for the additional stretch here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Releasing. We're going to get the opposite stretch here really quick and just fold really quickly over the legs. And then we're going to come into bug pose. This is another ab activation pose. It's super easy. Anybody should be able to do it. One arm's going to come up nice and tall in the sky. The other arm's going to come out straight. And your leg's going to come up as well. And you're just going to rock back and forth here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, other side, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. We'll do a couple chaturanga push-ups, and then I'm going to head into my flow, and then I'm going to, actually we'll do some, before we do that, I promised you guys an extra minute. So we'll go into tree pose, and we'll do a quick figure 4 stretch today, and then we'll go into the flow. All right, couple chaturanga push-ups. Chaturanga push-ups, your arms are just, is basically like a military push-up. Your arms are gonna stay tucked into your sides and you're just going to come down. 1, 2, thank you, Pursue, for subscribing. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 chaturanga push-ups. We're going to stand up and we are going to come into tree pose, and then we are going to come into our figure 4 pose. So I'm going to end today. Thank you so much, Diesel, for subscribing. Today we're going to do Fallen Angel as the advanced yoga pose. Tree pose, finding our balance. Foot is going to come to the inner thigh, and we're going to hold here in tree pose for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Planting our foot down. Sorry, I'm going to back up a little so you guys can see me better. Other side. Planting the foot on the inner thigh. Tree pose for 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. Grabbing onto the foot, we're going to bring it out nice and straight, and then we're going to plant it down on the mat. We're going to come into figure 4 pose now. So I'll do it facing this way, and then I'll do it facing the side so you can see what's going on. We're going to take that same leg, we're going to plant it down on our leg. We're going to find our balance, and we're slowly just going to squat into the glute stretch here. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And then we'll do the other side. I'll go into an arm balance pose on this side. Bringing the foot up, We're going to find our balance. Once we found our balance, we'll start squatting down into the seated position, getting the nice glute stretch. Once we get here, we're gonna gently place our arms down on the mat or the floor. We're gonna tuck our foot around our arm. And that's the arm balance version of it. Coming up nice and smooth. We'll come into a quick chaturanga and then we'll start our flow. Sun pose, arch, sun pose. We're going to plant the hands down on the mat and we're going to float our bodies back, coming up into scorpion, child's pose. All right, and now we're gonna come into the flow. Can you do an arch? I did do an arch, but because you subscribed, I will do one more arch today for you really quick. But I did do an arch already today. All right, so one more really quick arch or wheel. We'll arch and then go into wheel. So we're going to do a face down arch. Not sure what you mean by that. Like, you just want to see scorpion? Is that what you want to see? Like that? I'm not sure what you mean. Not that kind. I'm not sure. You have to be a little more specific, my love. I guess I don't really know what you mean by a face down arch. I'm going to come into the flow though, real quick. So, if you can explain it a little bit better, but in the air and face down. I'm not really sure what you're saying. Like, you want me to do down dog? Puppy dog? What are you looking for? You know what, we'll do a quick thread the needle while we're here. So we're going to pick the arm up really nice and tall into the sky, and we're going to thread it through, and we're going to come into thread the needle, shoulder to mat. Like that, but on your knees. Like cat-cow? You want me to do cat-cow? Okay. Just threading it through. Like this, cat-cow. Coming into cat, cow, cat, cow, cat, cow, cat, cow, cat, cow. Okay, now we're gonna go into the flow. Thank you, who just subscribed? Coming forward into the lunge for 4, for 3, for 2, coming up into work. Guys, give me 1 second, sorry.
There's a big mess upstairs.
Okay, I'll be done in 4 minutes. Can you clean it up? Of what? I'll clean it when I'm done. All right, coming into the lunge for 4, for 3, for 2, and then up into warrior 1. Holding in warrior 1 for 3, for 2, and 1, coming into warrior 2. Coming down over the leg, and then we're gonna reverse into the deep crescent pose for 4, for 3, for 2, bringing it up into triangle pose. Cat, cow, but face down. I'm not sure what you're saying. That's not a yoga pose. Coming into the side stretch. And then we're gonna point our feet forward. We're gonna shake all that tension out. We're going to place our hands down on the mat, half lifting our body, folding all the way. Deep fold, coming up. We're going to point our feet back out, sit our tushes back, and we're gonna hold here in horse pose. For 5, for 4, for 3, for 2, and 1. And then we're gonna bring everything back up and we're gonna do the other side. Let me just set a new goal really quick. Start a new goal. All right, my loves. Here we go. Going into the other side. Oops, stuck to my mat. All right. So, coming forward into the lunge. Coming up into warrior one. Woo! Warrior two. Coming down over the leg. And into a quick arm balance here. And back into the lunge or warrior one. Warrior two. Coming down over the leg and reversing into the deep crescent pose. Coming up. Triangle. Reverse triangle. We're going to, how did I get so close to you guys? We're going to shake it all out. We're going to half lift on the mat and then completely fold. Coming back up. And we're going to point the feet out and sit back into horse for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Thank you so much for subscribing. Do another thread the needle, but don't lay to the side. Masty, thank you so much for subscribing. Thread the needle, but don't lay to the side. Okay. So we're going to do a shoulder stretch. We're going to come down over the legs and stretch out our shoulders. For 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Coming back up. And I'm going to go into my, thank you, CH, for subscribing. I'm going to go into my advanced yoga pose for today. So I usually wait to do my advanced yoga poses until my body is nice and warmed up. And once it's warmed up, I go into all my advanced yoga poses. Thank you guys for all the follows. I do yoga here and on my website. If you'd like to check out any of my other socials, I am the same everywhere. It's Anita FitMom_. I only really have an active X, TikTok, and Instagram and website. So if you guys are interested in following me anywhere else, now you know where I'm active. All right, guys, we're going to go into the pose called Fallen Angel now. So we're going to stand back up. We're going to come into something called chair pose. So, and it's called chair. You'll see why it's called chair. You're going to take your arms. You're going to put them up by your ears. You're going to sit back like you're sitting in a chair. You're going to hold here. And then you're going to come into chair prayer. So your hands are going to come into like you're praying with your elbows out. Then your elbow is going to meet your knee in side prayer. And you're going to come into the twist here. Once you're done with the twist, you're going to plant your hands down on the mat. You're going to come into the arm balance. And then you're going to plant your head on the mat and your legs are going to come up into the sky. For 4, for 3, for 2. And that is Fallen Angel. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you decide to subscribe, I do these yoga subscriber only lives at least 5 days a week. So if you guys would like to check out more of my yoga live, you should subscribe. Otherwise, I'm still live on TikTok all the time. I hope you guys enjoy me in one of those places. Please give me a follow if you haven't followed me yet and you enjoy the live, so you guys can check out all my future lives. Thank you guys so much. I love you all. I hope you have a great Tuesday. Pisu. I'm all done for today, my love, but definitely next time. If you want, you can hit me up on my website, and I'd be happy to share anything with you like there. So, all right, guys, have a great day. Love you. Bye.